joining us today for our exempt organization seminar. I'm joined today by two of our National Tax Office members, and quite honestly, some people that I don't always get to work with. So it's kind of fun to get to have Tanya and Joe with us today. So Tanya Rule is our partner in charge of our Affordable Care Act, but then also co-leader of our Employee Retention Credit Group. And Tanya is going to be talking to us today about the Employee Retention Credit, that credit that has been around for a while now. But what we're finding is there's still a lot of opportunity for organizations who maybe haven't taken advantage of that in the past. And then Joe O'Neill, and Joe is a member of our Energy Incentives Group. And Joe is going to talk about this new opportunity that's available to nonprofit or tax-exempt entities in the energy area. And this is a brand new opportunity for us to be working with this group because in the past, as most of you might be aware, exempt organizations weren't eligible for a lot of these credits. So the topic we're talking about today is cash flow. And really both of these opportunities are great for nonprofit organizations to think about, ways that you can bring more cash into the door, which is always something that's important. So with that, I'm going to turn it over to Tanya and let her get started on the Employee Retention Credit.
Awesome. Thank you, Kim, and welcome everyone. Thank you for joining us today. So I'm sure most of you are thinking, well, we've heard about the ERC. We don't think we qualify for the ERC. Maybe you did qualify for the ERC, but you didn't look at other quarters. So today we're just going to go through an overview. We're going to revisit that rules behind the ERC, talk about some of the ways you can qualify for the ERC, and then we'll do a recap.
My name is Joe O'Neill, and I sit in Minneapolis. I'm a partner in the National Tax Office with Eide Bailey, as Kim alluded to. And frankly, I've done very little work in the not-for-profit space throughout the 20-year career that I've had thus far. Primarily, I've worked in the for-profit space, more in the business credits and incentives group. Historically, not a lot of opportunity, frankly, to assist in the business credits and incentives group in the not-for-profit, governmental, non-tax paying exempt space. So really excited to talk to everybody today and really talk through some of the major changes that have occurred over the last, let's call it year. We are about a year into this bill being signed, the Inflation Reduction Act. We are really moving into what we call the $1.2 trillion climate economy, and we'll talk to why that $1.2 trillion number keeps creeping up in a second. And really how the changes within the exempt org space related to the Inflation Reduction Act and potential credits and incentives that exist can assist a company and really change economics and how we proceed forward with new builds for the not-for-profit exempt space.